Welcome, everybody, and we are fired up for another sensational college football matchup. Nobody at home today who can stake their claim in this neutral site showdown. A top 25 showdown coming up. Two of college football's premier teams preparing to duke it out right here on this field. As we'll see, the number 6 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson
I just know he be getting real creative sometimes.
The Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up.
Been a long time since I played. Been since last year. Can y'all believe that? Happy New Year, everyone.
Fair catch, called for and made. Here comes the offense on first down. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip.
Oh, I thought he would have held on in there.
A big hit there forces second down. SEC versus the Big Ten. They compete at everything. They try to outspend each other, and they certainly want to beat each other on the field.
So many national championships, so many Heisman Trophy winners shared between these two conferences, David. Everybody gets excited when the Big Ten takes on the SEC.
And these games matter so much. The fans get so amped up, so juiced up, to the point where we hear in the stands what? SEC. SEC. They wouldn't say that if conference pride wasn't a real thing.
Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
This is where you make the money on the drives. Ball at the 30, it's third and short. Moore will throw. He finds his man. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. And on that third and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this third down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
Running back searching for a hole.
All right, that's a good run and a fall.
Defense cuts him down.
Nice run there on first down. You know, this is a running back that gets better as the game goes on. So they're going to want to make sure they keep feeding him the football, let him get lathered up.
The give to the back. At the 40, there he goes. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
And you're going to hear this guy's name a lot. They're going to ride the big fella. He's such a stud. They're going to build the offense around him. This is just game one, but you're going to get a lot of big runs from this guy.
The Ducks are moving quickly down the field. Going up top on first down.
Ah, no, that should have failed incomplete.
And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the field.
That should have failed
So
incomplete.
the opening drive of the game, and you spit it up. That's not the way to get things started.
Coaches are always preaching about not committing penalties and winning the turnover battle. So you're able to go on this first drive and you're doing a couple positive things and then turn it over, not to start this offense one.
They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves the change for the first down.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Unloads quickly.
Good job,
They
D.
make the stop after the catch and still some work to do to pick up that first down. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player, you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged. But when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
Come
We've had this
on.
game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today. Well, the defense knew coming into this one, Reese, that this team was going to try to use their speed and take advantage of it, and they did right there. Nice gain on the run play to the right.
Found plenty of running room in that defense. They've got to find a way to get there and make the tackle in the open field.
Yeah, and they got to do a good job with their eyes, finding the football, and they've got to get a lot of bodies to this guy because he is fast.
In the red area, it's
Let's
wide.
go, D.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Well, there's a statement by the defensive line. First down play, expecting run, and they just dominated up front. Beat their one-on-ones and forced a tackle for a loss.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Quickly complete. He's run out of bounds.
I
after
forgot
the
all
big
about
gain, and
that.
They are in business, 1st and goal.
I'll tell you what, that's great execution between the QB and receiver. They look like they could execute that throw in their sleep. Quarterback took his steps, threw it on time. Great route by the receiver. Nice job securing the catch.
Forges ahead for 1 to the 8-yard line. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his
Nah,
way
won't
to
let
the
me
end zone.
skip.
He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
Unsuccessful 2nd down, and now I'm immediately thinking, I got a little bit more than I want, so what are my pass plays? What am I going to get into here offensively to try to have success on 3rd down?
Cutting it close now with 3rd and goal upcoming. Takes the handoff.
Good
It's
stuff. Good stuff.
Into
All
the
right.
end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bama!
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise on the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Off play action on 1st down. Using his feet to buy time. The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack. When you play in
That
a
boy's
place like
saying
Alabama,
everything,
you have to live up to
everybody.
the legacy of the Jonathan Allens, the Deron Paynes, the Marcel Dariuses when you play on that defensive front.
And the funny thing is, Reese, I can keep going. Quentin Williams, Will Anderson, like the list goes on and on and on. Just elite level recruiting on the defensive line, on the edge, is how they've built this dynasty at Alabama.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on 2nd and long. More to the air.
Come
The
on.
incomplete pass had a lot of juice on it.
I think as a quarterback,
He already flustered. That man already flustered.
before the snap, a lot of times where you're going with the football, and sometimes you lock on it a little bit too long, and right there I think he did. He'd probably want that throwback.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the Heat gets him, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
That is not an easy situation if you're an offensive lineman, 2nd and 3rd and long. Because
90 speed ain't nothing against his offensive line or defensive line, huh?
Out of your stance and get your hands up and punch and not miss. Because if you do, then that's what happens.
All right, let's tighten up.
Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense.
Good job. Good job.
Palmer, they execute and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
Now on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Mack. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. And he makes the catch inside the 15.
He said he had some answers for that, huh?
Well, they did on that one. Second down coming up. Oh, not able to hold his blocker.
Take
the
it.
offense will have it stepped off against them. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. He's looking to throw. Getting some heat.
Good job, D.
And they might be fortunate fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down.
Well, this quarterback's already taken a couple shots from the pocket, and there's another one right there that affected his accuracy on that throw.
This is a third and long. Looking to throw, it's Mack. Coming after him. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
Much need a sack. Much need a sack.
More speed on the field so we can cover in the back end and then let the
He ain't finna fake this. Not on 4th and 37.
A high kick trying to pen them deep. He'll call for the
No, I
catch
didn't.
here. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. And don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
He wants to pass it on second down. Makes the grab on the left. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. The Ducks keeping this defense off balance. They can hit them from a variety of angles, this time going up top.
There's so many things to look at. You know, they've always traditionally gone fast as well in the past at Oregon, but, you know, the quarterback run and the run up the middle and then play-action pass, they keep you guessing a lot, and they make a lot of plays down the field because your eyes are focused on something they shouldn't be focused on.
From the gun, the running back has it. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. And the Ducks are in the hurry-up. On second down, they'll take to the air. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass, locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Going back to the well, another deep ball.
Let's go. Great way to high point that, sir.
And he'll haul it in and
Great
take it to the
way.
end zone. Touchdown, Ducks!
And that is the first passing touchdown, first of many of the season for this offense. Nice drive by the offense. Way to finish it, take care of the football, make some plays in the passing game. This offense looks like they're going to be a really hard one to stop.
No, I thought it was skippable. They said, hey, it's a highlight.
All tied up and just about set to kick it away. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Here comes that Alabama offense. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really, really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this one.
Now on second and short.
Good
Looking
stuff,
for
good
space. It's
stuff.
Young. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Dropping back, it's Mack.
Good stuff.
Gets it out fast.
Good
Still on his
stuff.
feet at the 45. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese.
Ooh, I ain't see that one over there.
Knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
That's a real good-looking throw, and I know at Alabama recently they've had a lot of different quarterbacks, and they've also had a lot of different guys calling plays. But one thing that's never seemed to waver is how explosive the offense has been, and the big reason is because of the efficient play they've had consistently year in, year out at the quarterback position as well. They recruited extremely
Good job,
well.
D.
They coach these guys up, and this is a guy who loves football, loves the X's and O's, and you're seeing it translate onto the field right now. Well, you love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matters with these defenses nowadays is points and limiting them.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Fires
Ooh,
one high
great
and
pick.
fires
Great
into traffic,
pick.
and it's picked off. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
As a quarterback, you've got to give your receiver an opportunity to make the play. You've got to put the ball on his body. That throw gets away a little bit from the QB, and that leads to the tip and the interception.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop.
Well, we got one out of it.
Back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw.
Ooh.
It's complete to the left. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup.
And there was no question in that scenario. That's where the quarterback was going. He knew he had his receiver in a matchup that he liked, running a route where he would find himself open. Nice job between those two.
The give from the gun. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on
We'll
the
take
carry.
it down to the 2 minute.
Most offensive schemes are predicated on first down productivity. That will not go down as a productive first down play.
No, it will not, Reese. Give this defensive line credit because they were able to get penetration right off the snap and force a negative play.
Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14.
What am I looking for? There we go.
He's looking to throw. Pressure coming. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Awesome job by the defense. Not only getting a fast quarterback on the ground, but understanding what he wants to do. He can take off. I got to make sure I got good pursuit angles, and I got to make sure I build rails. I can't let him outside. I got to keep him in the pocket. He tries to get outside. They get the sack and get the huge loss on that play.
And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half.
Yeah, and it's a nice decision by the
I wanted it all, gonna pass it off. Guess I waited too late.
Such positive yards like that, continue to do it. Make that defense react a different way, then I'll throw the football.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way.
Ooh.
A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line.
get one more chance. If not, I'm gonna have to finish the game out with somebody else, and it's still gonna be an open QB battle.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
This is one of the reasons I love this linebacker. He is an outstanding pass rusher. He's got speed, he's got quickness and agility to avoid the offensive linemen, running backs, and tight ends on his way to the quarterback.
We'll see if they can get a little better protection after the sack. It's 2nd and 12. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Back to throw, it's Mack. Flips it out in the flat. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Alabama quickly back to the line. Trying to move the sticks on third.
Yeah, I think he was gonna throw it to him.
Near the sticks, it's Sampson. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
There's a reason third down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at third down.
A shot toward the end zone.
Oh, come on.
And it's picked off in the end zone, but no, the officials are saying he was out of bounds, and the quarterback might want to rethink taking a chance like that. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Looking to
Good job, D.
Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
Man, that's a couple bad throws. Last possession obviously ends in an interception by this quarterback, and now you throw another one, in harm's way. You got to make sure you're throwing to the open guy. Make sure you're taking care of that football. We can't have any more turnovers.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. He puts a lot of
Good pick. Don't go out.
Sideline.
Don't go out.
The ball is intercepted at the goal line.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sideline.
Yeah, let's get some
It's not
forward.
something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some
Ah,
touches.
why did I do that?
What a snag by the defense.
Oh, okay. All right.
He's gonna run it
All
the way
right.
back. Touchdown, Alabama.
You want to celebrate?
They'll try to tack one more on their score.
You want to celebrate? Okay.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half.
What's that? The same quarterback I just put back in? Well, I made that decision with him. I should have just ran again.
From inside the 15, chance for a good return.
I don't know why I called a
Just never
timeout.
had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Moore will throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. He's looking to throw. He looks that one in nicely. And it is well blocked as they pick up enough for a first down.
Oh, I did not try to do that. I just spamming. All right, let me play for real. Let me play for real.
The Ducks will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Cortez. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes that Alabama offense. As they get ready to start this third quarter, think how big the lead might be if they'd taken care of the ball.
Well, the game might be over, Reese, but if you're on defense right now, you've gotten a couple turnovers early, and you're saying, okay, we're going to need to keep this up. We got to stay aggressive for us to have a chance to win this game, but we believe we can do it.
Yeah, you've already done it, so of course you're going to believe it. Keep playing fast, keep playing physical, and then tell your offense, hey, we need a little help over here. Can you help us out and put some points on the board?
Motion from the offense. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22. Alabama pushing the tempo. Quick pass on the jet motion.
Good job, good job.
They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling.
Just went with something very easy, very reliable. Flip it forward, let your receiver do the rest. I only got to get a few yards. Nice job, nice execution. First down.
Alabama comes to the line with 1st and 10. Wide receiver shows motion. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34.
It's a nice game, but the big theme here is they just haven't been able to get the run game going on offense. They've been very one-dimensional. They're just not being physical enough on attack.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Dropping back, it's Mack. Throws to the tight end. He's open on the right. Still
Fumble.
And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort.
Nah, we got to figure out a way to stop.
He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense.
It's a really nice-looking throw. This dude is a weapon in this offense at the quarterback position. It's so funny. You know, I think back to guys like Greg McElroy and A.J. McCarron, guys that may or may not have unfairly been tabbed as game managers. And then you think of Jalen Hurts, Tua, and Bryce Young in recent years, and just how dynamic and versatile these guys were at the position.
Oh, come on.
Take this offense to the next level. Watching this guy reminds me a little bit of that.
QB did a great job hanging in the pocket, showing great toughness. But I will tell you this, that offensive coordinator ain't happy. He doesn't want to see those hits continue to pile up.
I can't even move.
Caught behind the line. It's Riley. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
They moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal.
Ah, I messed that one up. All right. So he doing this thing right now, huh?
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. We check in with Kevin Connors.
All right, so I'm gonna have to go ahead and sub this other quarterback out. Yeah, I'm finna put that little rookie in.
I think their coach had
Well,
their attention
freshman.
all week, and the end result was a focused group of Bears that fired on all cylinders. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings, and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Power football with the run. Knocked down after a pickup of 3 to the 12.
Small gain, I know, but again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass, make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
Quarterback will audible.
Good stuff. He just went straight in front of him.
One of the night.
He just went straight in front of him. That's wild. Just stood there. Let's see what my freshman gonna do.
This defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception return. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense too now. Look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
But see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep third downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
On the run, it's Duggan. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
I think they called that knowing they weren't going to hit a home run. So why would you call it then? Well, you call it so third down becomes an easier down. It's not 3rd and long where I have to pass the football. Now all options on the table.
3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. They'll try to bully their way for the first. And he's
Good job, 30.
the move. Just outstanding vision from the young freshman on that run.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rush.
Good job.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
This offense is just so dynamic because they've got playmakers at all the skill positions, right? We just saw a big play in the running game. Now we see one in the passing game. There's not one dude that you can key on here if you're on defense to try and slow them down.
Pulled down after picking up 5 to the 6-yard line.
He ain't right.
Like it. Just frustrate the defense. Get that 5 to 6 yards. Make them honor the run. Make them know that you're willing to run the football and run it effectively.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Off the bootleg. You might have a little space. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
We're losing. We got to put a few drives together here, but most importantly, I got to stop getting my quarterback hit. I got to give him a little bit more protection, maybe that extra second. So
I don't know how he undercutted that like that.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Fast motion from the offense. He's looking to throw.
Yeah, let me get that first down.
And the incomplete pass on third down, but there is a flag
on
the field. We'll see what that's about. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Facing this double-digit deficit here in the second half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw
Let's
and pick
go.
up the first down. Makes the grab, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon! Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they trail by 2 touchdowns, 28-14. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. They've got it down to a 2-touchdown deficit, trailing by 14 and about to kick it away. He'll bring it out. It's Cortez. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out. You need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
Bunch formation, trying to spring a guy free. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
QB, excellent location on that throw. Out route against man coverage, you cannot miss. If you throw that behind, that might be a pick six. So nice job by the quarterback with his accuracy.
Looking for a man. It's Mack.
Dang.
Oh, he wants it all. And they say this is a game of inches. Just a few
appreciate you.
Field of play, and it would have been a big game. Instead, it's incomplete.
Appreciate you.
Now facing a third down as they come back to the line after the break. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Looking downfield, and he
Great
needs a
screen
bunch.
call.
Setting up the screen. At the 20, he's got
Great
space.
screen call.
Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
Cause I don't even know they had me picked. Did a couple timeout.
I know you want to be aggressive. You might want to start blitzing, getting a lot of guys close to the line of scrimmage, but this offense is going to take opportunities when they have one-on-ones, and they just did right there.
Pulls it in. It's Hampton.
I don't believe
He's there
that.
to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line.
What was that?
Got it behind the line. It's Riley.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1.
This stuff. He waited to the exact last minute to throw it after I moved him.
Alabama. They'll try to add another to their lead.
35-14. All right.
The uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. The kickoff team out there getting set. From inside his own 15, looking for room. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything. Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they
Great
knew
catch.
physically they were going to try.
He's got it down the right side. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Really good job when this play went off. That's the job of a tight end. Find the soft spot and stay in the quarterback's field of vision.
Yeah, and it's just frustrating to play this kind of style of quarterback. That's always going to extend the play, make it harder.
Should have jumped.
Guard longer in the back end and just did a nice job getting outside the pocket and getting it to the big fella at tight end.
You know, it's one thing to take shots early in a game when the defense may not be expecting it, but at this point, 4th quarter, you're trailing by a lot. They know you're going to do it, and the defense was expecting that one. Great job in the back end.
After they couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw.
Get up.
Get it
What?
up the screen.
No.
Nowhere to go.
No.
And the defense has
Heck
it. They're going
no.
the other way.
That looks like a really easy thing to do. Oh, the ball's just on the ground. Jump on it. That's an
Like, what was they trying to do to me?
Great job by the defense covering that thing up.
Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. A 3rd and long coming up here. He'll just keep slinging it. Pocket starts to collapse. And he was drilled just as he released the pass.
I don't like playing this dude.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
Receivers telling the quarterback what they see.
Oh, that wasn't supposed to be for him. That wasn't supposed to be for him.
And not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing, an easy conversion for this offense. Sometimes we don't give enough credit to a receiver knowing exactly where he needs to be on the field, and they pick up the first down there.
Yeah, and you got to give the receiver credit, obviously knowing where that is, but the defender needs to know where it is too. Where is he trying to get? The ball's going to come out quick. He didn't really understand where the sticks were, and because of that, he gives up the first down. Need to just be a little bit more aware as a defensive guy.
Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a first and goal. Wide receiver now comes in motion. On the ground. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
There is nowhere to run and nowhere to hide on these situations. You know the physical ground game comes into play inside the 5-yard line, and they match the intensity. Nice job. Everybody flying around to the football, making the tackle for a loss. Nice job by this defense.
Come on, man.
Second down. Into double coverage, and he picked
That'd be so trash.
Crosses midfield. The 30. He's at the 20.
Oh, that.
And with the
Boom.
interception, take it all the way back.
Yeah, real. I was trying to, but he got it this time.
Just might do it, man. Offense needed points badly. Defense comes up with the big interception, takes it all the way back just to pad their lead a little bit.
I was trying to see what the rookie was working with. I don't think he's strong enough to get there. And the other quarterback, his release is too slow.
USC put together a breathtaking performance inside the Coliseum. And how do you not liken it to the way Leinart and Bush and Lendale White and Dwayne Jarrett used to just annihilate teams? It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way. But I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like looking deep down the right side. It's complete. A huge pickup. Touchdown.
Let's go. That was a much needed score because it's getting out of hand.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand.
Broken ribs, huh?
Do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
He's able to work his way on the return up to the 23 before he steps out of bounds.
I ain't gonna have enough time to hike it.
Here comes that Alabama offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
The offense lining up for a first down play. To the air. It's Mack. He's going
Come on!
And it's caught inside the
It made me keep running.
He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up
I've
this
been
offense.
stopped.
First and goal from the 7.
Well, this offense has just been dialing up explosive play after explosive play. That's a big part of why they have a huge lead at this point. Even in the fourth quarter with that lead, they are still taking shots. They are still being aggressive.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And you try to catch him off balance, maybe on first down and goal right here, a situation where maybe you sneak in a pass, defense was ready, got the sack. Now you got to be a little bit more creative. Now that you got the
come on.
offense. I know you've worked this all week.
Come on.
Ready to execute in the red zone.
It's incomplete, almost intercepted in the end zone. It'll be third down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one.
Man, what you doing with fake Miro?
Hard running there.
Well, they're trying to go with the QB designed run, but nice job defensively. They were not fooled by it. They were physical up front, and guys defeating blocks, able to get that tackle for loss.
They'll try to tack on a little extra to this lead with a touchdown here on 4th and goal.
Don't catch that.
Gun looking to throw. Lets it fly.
It's always when he catch me in something.
And the pummeling has
I probably shouldn't run it.
There's no mercy rule in college.
I ran it anyway.
They've got a huge lead here in the fourth
Especially
quarter.
once I seen how they
are
was
still
lined
chucking it,
up.
and They are still scoring.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. This offense has pretty much been stuck in the mud the entire game. It's been a frustrating performance, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, you can't be hanging your head just yet. This game's not
How
over. This coaching
sway.
staff is still evaluating their players. So if you're on the field right now, you've got to finish this game. You've got to try to prove something to them.
Well, the game is over, to be clear. They're not coming back. But I hear what you're saying. Keep fighting. Keep showing your coaches it matters. And maybe find something positive here late that you can build on for the weeks to come.
That whole drive was something bad.
Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Hit as he throws. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it
I
up.
can't throw it.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And, man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and it makes you want to believe in them. This offense has
Yeah,
a
we
lot of
do.
work to
Same
do
thing with
before their next
defense.
football.
A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work.
See, he ain't playing like how he normally play.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake.
Fires deep toward the end zone.
They tried to play
And
both
that
for
one's
us, huh?
incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Come on, let us catch that.
Unloads to the wideout. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. They're trying to get to him. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And the defense gets the big third down stop, creates some momentum. Hey, I don't know if they're going to go for it on fourth down, but the defense is continuing to fight, continuing to hustle, continue to fly around. These are positive
I did not call for a fair
It needs
catch.
to continue to grow, needs to continue to build, needs to continue to get better.
What is up with this man?
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown, and there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over. Jesse, now we got to start progressing for next week, for the rest of this season, so we don't let one bad game turn into two.
Yeah, there are very few teams out there that won't watch game film, but they may want to skip this one. I mean, because it may hurt their confidence. They just need to turn the page and get ready for the next opponent and forget this day ever happened.
Lost one on the right side. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? They just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. The Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. And this veteran quarterback just overshot his man.
Oh, my quarterback is
At this point of the
bad.
game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
Throws to the wide.
Honestly, I blind through that. I was looking at the doggone line.
After a good return on the interception.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing pass, forcing the interception, almost putting the nail in the coffin.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback.
Thank you.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it's picked off right at the goal line.
I know he ain't finna let me get no Hail Mary, y'all.
Return on the interception.
Obviously, this game hasn't gone the way they would have liked, but coaches are always looking for positive moments and things that you can build on. How about that young man going out, getting an interception? Yeah, they're being blown out. They're probably not going to win this football game, but that is the type of play that as a coaching staff you can build on for next week's game.
On the ground.
All right, good game, bro.
There is no gain on
You
the
have two
run, and
quarterbacks
there is
playing
no
every other
win for
formation
this
you
team
call.
as it is over.
Somewhat, man, nah, cause like,
On a positive note.
You gotta love that as the players. You come out,
these the
so
same
much
two
anticipation
quarterbacks
coming
that I
into the
knew
season, finally
was
getting ready to play in front of a live audience,
they
ready
good.
to
It's
come out and
just
execute
they
the
throwing
game
motion is
under your belt.
off.
David,
And
couldn't be a better way to start
then
the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's
I
a
was
little bit
trying to put
different. You
in
have
my
something to
faster
look at
quarterback
now
because
to
he kept
analyze where
blitzing,
I need to get a little bit
but
better.
that
plenty of time
didn't
still
work
left in the
out.
season to improve and turn
So
around.
after that,
So that's gonna
I
do
had
it for us. For Jesse
um,
Palmer, David Pollock, I'm Reese
just
Davis
put
saying
in my
so long.
red
This has
shirt
been
just so I could
another
see how he
presentation of EA
performed.
Sports College Football.
And besides bad mistakes on turnovers, turned the ball over 5 times. He turned the ball over 3. And I probably could have got more rushing involved, but that's what happens when people already know multiple plays and multiple formations. It's just every time that he catch me like moving somebody. And after I move somebody, that's when he like when I move somebody, he already have a route going towards that zone. So if I misread it or don't see it in time, he got me. That's how he got me on the long one and everything else. But it's cool, like, because in this league we can't use real playbooks. We only can use, we can use real playbooks. We can't use custom playbooks. So I just got like one of the most basic playbooks it is, and just try to run it that way. But yeah, like my first quarterback, as much as I wanted him to start, I don't think he want to start no more, man. Cause what a box score at? I think he threw like 2 or 3 interceptions. Yeah, so more, yeah, see, this my number 1 quarterback. And 4 for 9, 3 interceptions. There was my fast running back, but he also got sacked 4 times too because his release is so slow. So then I brought in him, and it looked like he can get the job done. Maybe. So it's still to see. We still trying to see who gonna be our starter for the rest of the year. Should I go ahead and just have my seniors ride the bench, or if I should go ahead and just go ahead and start focusing on building up my red shirt freshmen. So yeah, that's all that was. Like once he took momentum and I got down like 2-3 scores, it was just me just trying to figure out who deserved to start and who doesn't. So yeah, I'm not too upset. It was the first game of the season. Too bad we had to waste it on experiment, playing my brother, but hey, he got me. But y'all, I'm finna go ahead and head out. I appreciate everybody came through, all the engagement and everything. And yeah, until next time, folks. Oh, speaking of next time, I might be playing again tonight. It depends on what Washington says. So yeah, that one should be a good one too. But yeah, we quitting. Until next time, folks. I'm up out of here. Yeah, it's Alabama too, and then that's my little brother, so we played each other countless and countless of times. So half the time when he see the formations I'm in, especially with this basic playbook, he already know what I like to do. That's why you seen him cheating over to the right some, cheating over to the left some. Just doing the things that he do to try to confuse me. That's the first time he ever played like that though. So like in control, no hurry up offense, no long shots really. The long shots he did get, that was kind of like my mess up on users. So, but no shade thrown his way. He won. I gotta send him that GG text message. But yeah, it is what it is. We should be back on, if not tonight, then sometime tomorrow with this with the next game. So yeah, peace.